So I had an appointment the other day, and I decided to take a walk because I saw all the things that we look for everywhere in the area. So right in front was a compass, a little seated area. So I decided to take a walk down the street. These are the tiles that were on that same building. A few doors down, we have this on a building. Curved windows, elevated off of the street. And then next building over, we have some mortar coming out of bricks. Maybe they didn't scrape it out after they were done. Maybe it melted. That's for you guys to decide. Then down the street again, this rock just outside of an apartment building with traces of red inside. And if we look closely here, looks like some pretty straight angles there, even with maybe some white in between as well. Another angle. Looks like a pretty straight angle to me. This was on the back of the rock. Looks like there's some white up there and some red. And then a couple doors down, I find what looks like a mission. I've seen a lot of missions around California. This one has a full-on bell tower with actual bell in the tower. Sometimes we see that there's no bell in there anymore, but definitely a bell in here. But turns out it's not a mission. It's actually just like some medical building where they were doing tests for people. But I definitely found it interesting that it has a tower. I posted this in the group earlier about this brick wall, which was also down the street from there. It seemed like it just kind of disappeared into the earth there. Chimneys in the area, mission style architecture, even if it's new buildings across the street. Then I keep walking and I just come across this old school bridge just on one side of the street. Right there. Got arched areas. And then of course it says 1930, so I guess it was built in 1930. One of the houses in the area. And then right across that bridge is an old school lamp. Just one sitting there elevated on a block, which is kind of cool. And behind it is tile similar to the tile that I saw where I had my appointment down the street. So this is probably a good 4 city blocks, big city blocks down. We have a similar style. It's not the same, but it's similar style, so it just makes me think that whatever was here before had that similar pattern, maybe all up and down the street. And then we see these lampposts, which I'll get into later because we've seen those all over the city. But here's one, rusted out, can barely tell what's going on. But it's got... Oh, well, I'll get to that. Here's more of that tile right behind this gas lamp. But here, we got the symbols on there, so we can pretty much see what's this. And here's another one right here. And this goes all the way around there. And then this looks more like those flower shapes, I guess. And there it is. So I guess this area has been designated something El Camino Real. I found this bell shape up here. Knights of Columbus, Council 4567, Manhattan Beach. Really can't make out the dates on here, but there are some dates. I didn't quite notice when I was taking the picture that that's what I was looking at. Here's more of that bridge. There's an arch in there underneath that bridge. Maybe some bricks. And then I'm heading back over. See some more red bricks. Crazy looking spires on a business. Got bricks. I got the old school lamp with the eagle on top. Interesting looking door handle. Different types of brick masonry here. Next building over, also kind of interesting. I thought this was just looked kind of cool. Then came across a chimney that was over there, so I decided to take a closer look. Take a picture inside here, standard, whatever that might be. Little arch right there. So this chimney's on like the law office next to the appointment that I had, and I thought that was interesting too, that the law office has like these stained glass windows. So, interesting street down there. Have more to come in the future.